Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome this Sunday afternoon. We're back again to make another wreath. I told you last weekend when we spent some time together that I was going to try to find another fall wreath to do, and we got one. So, I'll go ahead and give you a preview of that, but before we go through everything, right behind me, kind of over my shoulder, you can kind of see, I'll grab it just so that you can, welcome everyone, welcome. I'll grab it so you can see the Hello Fall wreath from last weekend, so that you can see what the finished product was. I didn't really tweak it from last week, but if you didn't see it last week, I want to give you a quick show of that, and then we'll get into the one for tonight. So, here is the finished Hello Fall wreath that we had last week. So I think it came out really good. I'm trying to twist it around so that you can see all different angles of it. It's nice. I feel like it came out nice and full, and the colors are very fall. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That one will be sitting behind my shoulder, so you might get peeks of it as we make the one today. While I'm here, we have another one, and I might show it to you a little bit later. We have another fall one with our little gnome guy. So I want to give him a little bit of a mention and some attention while I'm up. So I'll just give you a peek at him. I wasn't planning on showing you right from the beginning of finished wreaths, but since we thought about it, we'll go ahead and do it. There we go. I'll let him sit a little crooked because I'm not going to adjust it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into what we're doing today. So it is our pumpkin spice or pumpkin wreath. So I've got these two signs that are going to go on it: the Hello Pumpkin and the pumpkin spice and everything nice. So it's kind of going to be our pumpkin spice wreath. And as you can see, I've already started on the base. So we've got a nice tan base with the yellow tinsel wreath form. I'll set this, I'd rather have it over here. And then I've got a couple adornments that we're going to put on it that we'll show you as well. I have a couple, like a nice little pumpkin to add to it, and maybe another pumpkin spray with some leaves. I have some additional leaves that we can add. So we've got that. I do want to show you what mesh we have. This is one of my favorites. I may have mentioned it. Did we use this one last week? No, we used one of my other favorites that's all the tinsel that's in this one combined. This is the burlap with the fall colored tinsel. So we're going to put that one on top. And then we have two others. I don't want to grab that one just because I'm going to do it a little different, and I've done this before in the past. So the second set of mesh that's going to go is going to be an alternating between just this orange tinsel, because I did want the fall orange, but then I also kind of wanted this black. I liked this black with, I don't know how well you can see it. I'll keep it rolled, with some orange tinsel in it. So I wanted that. I didn't want too much black, So that's why I alternated the orange by itself in there as well. So you'll see as we do it. I've made other wreaths like this with the alternating, and they come out very nice. And you just get an extra color thrown in there. And you may have seen in the past some, hey Steph, welcome. You may have seen where we've added an extra ribbon in the past too. We're not going to do that tonight. So let me move the wreath form real quick because I'll give you a preview of the ribbons that we're going to do. I've got first this one. I'm just going to do one. So I have very rarely have I been able to use, this is a true burlap. It's a dark brown. I don't know how the lighting is coming across. It's a nice chocolate brown burlap that we're going to pair with this this orange plaid. It's orange and it's almost a teal. Sometimes it looks more green. Sometimes it looks more blue and white in here. And I kind of picked this because of the blue background on this sign. So I kind of wanted to pull that in. See, when it's next to the sign, you see it more blue. When it's by itself, it almost could have a hint of a teal green to it. So that's the other ribbon that we're doing. And then I've got two cute pumpkin ribbons. This sparkly, I don't know if it's coming across, it has a lot of sparkle in the background to it. Some gold sparkle pumpkin ribbon, and then another pumpkin ribbon, which is a little more, I don't know. This is fall, but also it could be carried Halloween because of the blue and white, but I also did it because of the bluish pumpkins to tie in with this sign. And even the Hello Pumpkin has the blue pumpkins on it. So that's another reason I chose this ribbon. So those are the ribbons that we're going to do. And we've gone over the mesh and everything, so we can go ahead and get started. Before I get started, I just want to do a quick share, just so that I can announce to everyone that we're out there. Get that out of the way. Come on. Going very slow. I might just do the share from here. Here we go. Share. No. There we go. That's what I'll do. I'll just share it from here. Pumpkin spice. There we go. Okay. I have done that, and I will switch back over here so I can see what's going on. Okay. And we'll get started. So we've shared, and we'll go. So this is going to be the second fall wreath in a row. We have the 3 now. This will be the third one. We have our little gnome guy. We have our Hello Fall that we did last week, and then we're going to have this pumpkin spice. Really excited because we're starting to, I pulled out a lot of Halloween stuff. So I went to storage and I pulled out what Halloween I had, and then I also went to the craft supply store here. Not like your typical Joann's or Michael's, but I went to the craft supply store that's here, and I bought a couple cute Halloween signs, and they had all of my favorite Halloween ribbon. So it's official. It's starting. This one, well, we're gonna see if we're gonna do this. I was thinking about doing the little scroll method, but we'll see. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be more skimpy. We'll do another one and then we'll decide. I might go to the poof method. The poofy method is my favorite. Hi, Kathy Cat. Welcome. We are making a pumpkin spice, and just a regular pumpkin wreath tonight. So, really excited. I haven't done the scroll method in a while. So I kind of felt like I wanted to maybe do it, but we'll see. The other one, the poofy method, is just so much more full. And see, once these start getting put together, then they really start to fill in. They just give it another dimension. So maybe we will go with that. I haven't done that in a while. And so maybe we'll do that tonight. So this one, I like to just scroll it and then I kind of pinch it. I've modified this over time. I used to just scroll it and shove it in there. And then try to fluff it, but I try to do a little bit. I've modified slowly to try to make it a little more poofy, but also so that you see the little circles. And now this time we'll alternate and we'll do our black with the orange tinsel. So we can kind of get that in there. I liked this mesh, and I didn't want it to be all orange, really. I didn't want all orange and tan. So that's why I grabbed this one, but I didn't want too much darkness because I didn't want it to be like Halloween. I wanted it to be fall. So okay. So this week really flew. This week I was out of town for a little bit, for 3 days, Wednesday through Friday. So that's why I couldn't do any lives during the week. Because I was out of town for work. But we'll start to slowly get back to that. I'm really, like I was saying, I'm excited now with the Halloween stuff. I want to do one of those soon too. And I still do have the what do I call it? The bee wreath. We'll see if I get to that, or if we end up just saving that one. It's funny. This, as it comes together, it looks better. As I'm doing it on the edge, I'm like, eh. But as it comes together and it gets pushed up, it looks a lot better. So when we get to the outside with this orange and black, we'll have to be strategic about how we where we place them, because I don't want it to be all orange and all black. I kind of want to maybe have like a black and then an orange. So that it can be dispersed throughout the wreath. But fall is upon us, even though when you go outside, it doesn't feel like fall. It's like 100 and something degrees here in Florida. At least that's what the feels like temperature is. And it's ridiculous. Very, very hot. So, but even though that heat is here, it's time to start doing the fall stuff, because before you know it, it's like I've said this for several years now. Once the kids go back, it is very hot stuff. Once the kids go back to school, it seems like the year just boom, boom, boom. It flies by. Once you hit back to school, you have the fall and Halloween and Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and then you're at New Year's and you're starting a new year. So I think it's just because it's the busy. You get into the really busy time of the year. So it seems like it really just flies by. So you just have to, even though it seems early, you just have to be prepared, because before you know it, you're going to be like, what happened? There we go. Let's see. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think I like the poofy method better, but we'll see once we get the other row on. It doesn't look bad. It's just that it's not finished. So we're on the outside now, and let's see. I'm gonna start with one of these, because I want to figure out. I'll start with the black. Okay. Here or here? Here. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I started with those just because I want to make sure that I get the black positions where it's by near an orange, but also so that this tan isn't gonna be right next to another tan. So it's gonna land in between a tan and a black. So I think that'll be good. Yeah, it's a good thing I filled in the middle. And I didn't know when I started this tonight that I was going to choose to do the scroll method. The scroll method was the method that I did early on when I first started making wreaths. That's what I did all the time. And then I tried the poofy method, and then I would switch back and forth. But it seems like this year, at least, every wreath I've made this year, I have chosen to not do the scroll method, just because the other method is, the scrunching method is more poofy. But you get a different effect with this one because you get the little curlies. So we figure we'll try that this time. I like them both for different reasons. And this one will be good because I'm going to have 2 signs, so I'll fill the edges more, and I'm going to have the extra floral, so it'll be good, I think. This should be a black. Okay. It just takes a little bit more, I was going to say thinking, but just a little bit more, organizing it in your head and making sure that the colors are going to come out good when you throw an extra into the mix. And for the last one, I did cut both an orange and a black, in case I want to put both of them together somehow. But we'll see when we get there what it needs. Oh, I dropped some ribbons again. I've been doing that the last 2 times. Fallen off of the desk. And this orange. Fall wax melts, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying to think if I have can't remember if I have any molds. I'll have to look, because I really could do some of the scents that I have. I have the I have it over here. I'll grab it. Because I do actually have an apple. I have this Applejack that I could turn. Well, I have 2. I have this Applejack that I could turn into a melt. Which is just kind of like a spiced apple. But then I also have the How About Them Apples, which is a caramel apple. And I wasn't going to bring it, but and maybe I will do that. I was not going to bring it, but I did grab the cauldron. So I actually have these little apples that go on top of the cauldron. So I could do an apple and make it be the spiced apple. I also have these skulls that are on the cauldron. This is going to be updated on the website. It's currently on there with an old picture with smaller things. But I do want to see, I was thinking about talking about pumpkin spice, that we're doing pumpkin spice. I was thinking about trying to get, I don't currently have a pumpkin spice fragrance, but I could do a pumpkin melt as well. I don't know if I would do a pumpkin spice candle, but I could definitely do the melts. I just have to, I don't know if I have a pumpkin silicone mold, but that might be easy to find, especially this type of time of year. But I definitely could do some melts. That I think that skull would be too big for a melt because it's very big. Um, but yeah, I might do a couple. I want to maybe package. I was thinking about maybe packaging differently than last year, although it was cute. It took a lot of work for me to get it packaged. Um, so I hadn't tried the packaging, and I know I did work on this is far for spring. I did work on getting some molds, so when we get to spring next year, I will have some melts. Because I got the molds, but they came in way at the end of spring. It was too late to make them. Um, but but I definitely have the apple, and I think I might have one other that I might be able to do. At least have a couple that I could do for melts. Um, I have because we're in Florida, I've purposely held off on anything with wax promoting recently, just because I've had some sales and I put like ice packs and everything in there. It makes me I worry every time, and then it takes like more time shipping wise, because I don't actually pack it until I'm going to take it to the post office because I want the ice pack to stay cold for as long as possible just because of the heat, how hot it's been lately. But now that we're going to get into fall, I'm going to start pushing some of the candles and the melts again. It's just I worry about melting in the summer, which is kind of why I don't have a summer line, because I don't want to have to worry that that it's gonna melt. But yeah, I can definitely do some fall, and I can definitely do the apple. I like the apple. I actually I could do the because I came up with a good green. You don't see the back of that because the back of that apple is green, so that it mixes in with the green that's in the bottom of the cauldron. But I could do a green apple and I could do a red apple, which would be cute, I think. We're at the one where I'm going to decide if I'm going to put both. I might just let it be orange. We'll see. I have done this before, but not with a large mesh. I've used a smaller 6-inch mesh to go on top, and go the other way. So, but since we're doing the scroll method, it actually might work. You know what? I don't like it. We're going to just leave orange. Because the orange looks good by itself there. And I don't want black. And there's black right there too. So I think we're good. Even though there's orange there. It's always like that on the outside. Because the outside is an odd number of rolls that you need. Of pieces of mesh that you need. So when you have 3, you got an odd man out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you see the middle a lot more on this one, which is fine, I think, partly because let's see. Because I'm going to put the other. So, yeah, so this is how it's come out so far. Yeah, you do see the middle a lot more with this method. But we have the ribbons, and so the ribbons, I'm not going to do the out from the center method. I'm going to do the crisscross method on the ribbons. And we have them, so, and they're already cut, so we can just go right into that. And I think I've pretty much shown you. I showed you the candles because that I talked about. I do have one more while we're at it. I have a salted caramel latte to show you. This is another one that's in the fall line. I have additional. It smells so good. I have additional ones that are fall-ish that are in the Halloween line. I have a witch one, which is like a witch's brew. I think it's a berry witch's brew. I have Bloodsucker, which is it's like called, if you know the Bath and Body Shop that's in the mall, it's like their vampire blood. It's the same scent. And then do I have I think there's one more Halloween. I can't remember what the other Halloween one is. But I do have the cauldron as well. And the cauldron, like I said, it's available for sale. All of these are available for sale on litapothecary.com. There also should be on the Etsy shop. But the cauldron, the picture is the old picture with small toppers. I don't have any more of those. I'm not making those anymore. It's the same exact cauldron. It's the same amount of wax. It's actually probably more wax because the toppers are bigger. So you saw the two apples and the big skull. So that is the new look of the cauldron. That's the one that changed this year. The one change. And then like we mentioned, I might get going and doing some melts, which would be fun. And maybe while I'm doing it, I can find another packaging. If not, I can use the same packaging. I was looking for a different packaging though. But we're ready to go. Let me grab the ribbons I dropped, which is only part of one of them. So now we gotta figure out what's gonna go where. So I was gonna put the brown and the plaid together, and we will crisscross them. I don't know, there. That looks pretty good. How does it look with the orange? That's not bad. So that might work. If this goes good with the brown, the tan, then we'll do that. Oh, that does look good. Okay, we know what we're doing. So yes. So this is my this is the crisscross method that I do for the ribbons. I do different methods depending on how the wreath is going to be. So this one, as you see, some of the ribbons will reach out into the center and reach over the edge. And I do that because this center is going to be kind of empty, so I kind of want to fill it. A lot of times if I have a big sign that's going in the middle, I'll do a fan method where it fans out from the center to leave the center open for the focal point. But the focal point is going to be on the edges of the wreath here. So we want to fill the center and make it pretty and not just be the little tan backdrop that's filled in there. So that is the method that I'm going with tonight. So I'm doing a lot of my old school methods today, which is good. This crisscross method, this one I do more frequently than this scroll. The scroll is pretty, It's just I really like the little scrunchy method too. I feel like that one is one you just get in the mode and go. So, okay. I'm really feeling this burlap. I don't know. And I bought two 6 packs, I think, of ribbon in this burlap. And they are different colors. So I've got this burlap in multiple colors. So I'm kind of excited about that because I like it. It's very easy to work with. It's kind of stays where you want, where you tell it to go, which is nice. Some of the other ones that are real flimsy. A lot of the sheer ones that are flimsy are hard to work with. This one we definitely needed the backing to fill in those holes with the scroll method. And I didn't even know I was going to do that. I think this one might be the last fall one that we do. I might have another pumpkin something somewhere, but I haven't put anything together for it. I do want to get into some Halloween though. I have some really cute Halloween. I did mention last week, if you saw the replay or were on, I have it's so cute, the witch legs, the witch hat and legs. I have one set of those that I did not make last year, so I'm going to make that one at some point. It's not going to be this week, only because the welcome sign that goes with it, my craft store isn't carrying it this year, so I want to find something that's just as cute to go with it. But we've got so many cute. I'm gonna grab so many cute things. I'm gonna take these apart and put them on a wreath. But we've got this little witch hat, and the witch is in, and then these little ghosts, these trick or treat ghosts. Oh, we've got that. I have some other signs, like a boo sign and a trick or treat sign. So we've got a lot of Halloween to do. So we'll jump into Halloween. And then if we decide that we want a fall, we can throw one in the middle too. So yeah, so that's some of the things that I've got coming up. And I'm trying to think. This week, I think we might have a good week that we can that we could jump on and do one in the middle of the week this week again. Yeah, that ghost. As soon as I saw him, I grabbed him. I thought about the witch hats for a second, but the ghost, I didn't hesitate. He is adorable, and I'm going to use them together. I'm going to actually separate. They're connected with wire, but I'm going to separate them, but use them together. I think I might take the wire off, and I might put like the trick or treat sign above the top, and then the little ghosts down. So I just have to I have to go through my Halloween ribbon. I do have a lot, and I got that out of storage, and see if I have stuff, which I did buy one also that I think I can work with. It says Boo, and I like that one. I used it last year. I bought another roll this year. So I just want to make sure I have the ribbons, or if I need to go grab another one, or something else, but we'll put him together because he's cute. Yeah, all my witches, which I do like those witch hats. Um, the witch stuff that I made last year is gone. Um, I had some witch hats and some witch shoes. Um, I had two different witch shoe ones left over from last year. They sold at the beginning of the summer. So they're gone. I had to go get those out of storage to ship them. And they're not making those witch shoes, at least at the supply store that I go to. So I don't see a witch shoe one in the future this year. But like I did say, the hat and the legs, there's one that I see in the future. I just have to find the right sign to go with it. And I'll find it. It's just gonna be going out and looking. Part of the reason I bought that witch one was that I could use the witches in that part with the legs. But again, I really feel like I want to use that sign together, the top and the hats together. But we'll see. I feel like this is coming out cute. We've only done the center, the top portion, but I feel like this color combination is cute. So we're gonna go work on the outside now. I think we might be happy with this one. Yeah, I liked that pumpkin spice sign, and I was gonna do it by itself, but then I said, I could put another little sign with it because it's small enough. Go. It's so funny. This pumpkin ribbon here, it to me it has such a traditional look to it, and I mixed it with other things, but I just really like it, and I like the combination. I feel like it works well. I wasn't sure. I had another pumpkin ribbon, but I didn't like it as much. I like this one better. So that's why I stuck with it. And I'm happy. I'm really happy with it. Come on. This one is being a pain. And it's funny, the scroll method didn't look as full when we put the mesh on, but now, and I had a feeling, now with the ribbons are filling it in, and the scroll gives it a little personality, which is what I liked about that. Why I felt like I might want to go with that on this one. Just because these signs, even though there's two of them, since they're a little bit smaller, I think those are 6-inch signs. They said it would give something else to give the wreath some personality. Although the other little pumpkins, the floral, will make it finish off. Had a feeling that was upside down. We're getting there. We've got 4 more sets to go. 4 more sets of ribbon. And then we get to place the signs. So. And I'll place everything before I tie it down. Just because I did a quick sample before we went live of where I think I want to put the florals, but I want to make sure I put everything on. You know, it's hard when it's not a full wreath. Before I tie those signs down into a specific spot, and then we're not happy. Why do I have... I must have miscounted. An extra one of these ribbons. Wouldn't be the first time. Getting there. Oh, you know what? What the heck did I do? What did I do? I gotta see what I did. That's what I did. Okay. I doubled up on... the brown. At this spot right here. Because I'm ending with 2 sets of the pumpkin ribbons and no other brown. That was the last one. So let me fix that here. Okay. Now we'll much better. Put this, and then we have 1 of each left. That's why I thought I had an extra. I did not miscount. I just got busy talking, I think, and confused myself, and I put 2 browns at this in a row when I shouldn't have. Oh well. Got these already scrunched pretty much. Okay. Last set of ribbons to go. Okay. That is that. Let's twist it around some for you to see. Yeah, I think it came out good. I'm happy with it. Okay. So now let me find what is going to be the top. Kind of want, I haven't put anything on the back. I kind of want, what I wanted to do is kind of put the little pumpkin spice here. And then maybe the Hello Pumpkin so somewhere like there. Then what I thought about doing, we'll have to trim this though, is maybe put my little pumpkin guy in there, and maybe one of these little sprigs. And then I haven't decided, but maybe, and I don't know how much, because this is definitely way too much. Of them, some of these leaves. That's not good. I don't like those. I don't like those. Let me just cut a couple of these and there we go. That's 4. And I can arrange these as I need if I want. I don't want these to be I don't want them to overpower the pumpkins, which is kind of why. So maybe just those little, maybe just that. So let me twist it around so you can kind of see. This was kind of what I was thinking, and what I was going for. I'm kind of okay. I'm kind of happy. Top is here, so it'll kind of be like that. I think I'm good. I think I'm good like that. So now I just need to, I'm going to keep that kind of where it is, and I need to figure out the placing for my cable ties. I think I might just put one at the top and one at the bottom. I know I'm kind of off camera, and I don't usually do that, but I don't want to lose my placing because I'm happy with the placing. So I'm going to just let the wreath stay where it is. And I will place this. And you know, I mean, I don't know what you think, but this actually, to me, so far, is kind of coming out nicer than I expected in my head when I was going to do it. So, I'm actually kind of happy with it. Because it looks even a little bit more sophisticated than I thought it was going to be. Which is good. Welcome if you're just joining. Oops, that just fell. We are just about finishing up a pumpkin spice wreath. And I'm just placing the signs. And I got the floral in there, but nothing is secured yet. So I'm pretty happy with how this came out, I think. In this one we have kind of over there. So this one I kind of want to, I think I'm going to do them on the same spots. Almost time to get a new bottle. This bottle has more in it than you think, though. It's crazy. And I will glue everything, the floral actually down after the live. It just takes a long time, and I want it to be perfect, and I don't want to mess up the ribbons or anything with the glue, so I like to take my time. So I don't like to have to bore you with just watching me sit there in hot glue. Where's the lid? The lid go? Of course, can't find it. There it is. Okay. Get this Hello Pumpkin sign in there. turn this. There we go. You know what? Let's do this. It was on the opposite side of the mesh, and the mesh kept wanting to twist it, the sign, the way I didn't want it to go. So we'll switch that. Okay. That's lightly secured. Now I just have to find this place to secure this side. There. More. There. Okay. Okay, so this is what we've got. Let me switch this one. So this is kind of what we got here, and the floral still isn't really fully secured, but we got our Hello Pumpkin, pumpkin spice and everything nice with our little pumpkins. I think it's cute. I will glue the pumpkins down, and I'll put a little hanger on it, and I think we're gonna be good. It's a very nice little pumpkin spice fall wreath. So another one to add to the fall collection. So we've got this pumpkin spice wreath. I'll be finishing it up. I'll be gluing the stuff down tonight, and then this week it will be available on the website on litapothecary.com. It'll also go to the Etsy shop at both places. I think it's cute. It's a cute little fall wreath. So we've got this one, and I'll give you a peek again at our Hello Fall that we did last week together. So we've got our Hello Fall also, along with that pumpkin spice, and we have our cute little Hello Fall gnome guy. So we've got him with his little pom-poms on there, and his little more marigold colors. So he's cute. He's available as well. Those two, both the Hello Fall gnome and the regular Hello Fall, are available right now on litapothecary.com. So that was this weekend. So I did mention and showed you some of the Halloween ones that we have. So maybe we'll try to do a Wednesday night again. We'll try to get into them, and I'll pick one of them if I can find the ribbons for that ghost one. Maybe we'll do him. I just have to make sure that I have everything that's nice for him. So I know we'll do one of those, so we'll try to get back into our regular routine. I'm going to try to start doing, sometimes I might do the whole wreath like we did in the past. I think it's nice to have some of the stuff cut already, or at least to have the base done. It makes it go a lot faster and smoother, especially even during the week. So thank you for joining me. If there was anything that you saw tonight that you liked, it is available on litapothecary.com. It's also on our Etsy shop. So feel free to browse that anytime. And have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night. And we will see you Wednesday. So have a great night, everyone.